Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're actually taking like a 500-mile road trip. So I want to go over what to check on a car before you go on a road trip. Anyways, cheers and let's get started on the video. My new stickers on the side of the Jeep. You know how to put the logo on here, that way people can follow me, right? The first thing that we are going to check are going to be the fluids, the oil, the coolant, the transmission fluid, and I'll check the power steering. I'm pretty sure I'm low because I do have a leak, so I'll check that out as well. But let's get started by opening up the hood. Looks like I need some struts. This thing keeps falling. That'll probably be on the future video. It's holding, hopefully it doesn't fall on me. So the first thing that we should check, coolant. So over here you have your coolant, and there's a full and a add line. So you just want to make sure that you're on the full. It's kind of hard to see on these old bottles, as you can tell. So the best way to check is move the car up and down, and then you can see where the liquid's at. So mine is literally at the add line, so I will go ahead and pick some up and add some of that in there. So that's a good thing I'm checking, you know. Power steering fluid minimum here and then maximum up here. So I'm about at halfway, so that's all good there. So the next thing I'm going to check is the engine oil. Pull the one that says engine oil out. Now just wipe it off, stick it back in, pull it back out and read it. So there you can see the engine oil, it's in between the two, so that's all good there. Put it back in. Now the transmission fluid over here, this one actually has two holes. It has one for a warm engine and one for cold engine. So same thing, I will wipe it first. So then we're gonna stick it back in. It's kind of hard to see this one, but it's like at the cold dot. So that one's all good as well, no issues there. Another thing to check for is corrosion on your battery posts, and I have a little bit of corrosion on there. Nothing to be worried about, but I will be cleaning that. If there's corrosion on the battery post, it can cause issues, and you won't be getting power to those wires if there's too much corrosion. So just be aware of that. Another thing I would check is the air box, the filter. So let's take that out. And this one's super easy to remove. It just has these clips here, like this one. It has 4 of them total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just pops right up. It's made in China. Yeah, so this filter should be good. It's not too dirty. I'll probably end up changing it out on my next oil change, just to change it. So the next thing I recommend checking is the belt. You want to make sure there's no cracks, it's not looking brittle, or that it's missing any of the tracks. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, so mine looks a little bit worn on the outside here. I am going to plan on replacing it, probably not now, but when later on when I come back from the trip. You want to inspect the grooves in there, make sure that it's not missing any of the grooves. Over time, those do happen to wear off, just like a tire, you know. Overall, mine looks okay. You know, other than this, I will have to replace it eventually. So all the grooves and all that, they look fine. Look for any coolant leaks around here. This is the thermostat housing, so it looks fine there. I'm okay with how everything looks here. Like I said, I will have to add more coolant for sure. Another thing to check if you are going on a road trip is check the air pressure in the tires. Just go to a tire shop. They usually do it for free, and just give them a tip afterwards, because nobody likes working for free. So check the air pressure in your tires. Mine are definitely low. From when I went off-roading, I left my tires low. So I will go ahead and add some of that when I go to my friend Chris's house. He has a compressor and all that, so he will help me out there. So another thing that I will be checking personally is my A-arm right now, because I did install that recently, and I just want to make sure everything's tight and working how it should. So if you installed any parts recently, just go over the bolts and make sure everything's tight. On Jeeps like this, I would recommend checking the suspension often. After you go off-roading, just make sure everything is tight, all the control arms, all the shock bolts and all that, just to be sure nothing gets loose, because with all the shaking and rattling, it can happen. So just letting you know, I will be checking my A-arm. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing that I'm going to check are the lug nuts, make sure that they are all tight. You don't want a wheel falling off down the road, so yeah, I will be checking the lug nuts. just to be sure that those are, you know, solid. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I know it was a quick one, but if you guys like the video, be sure to share it with a friend. That helps me out a lot. And leave a comment down below and a like. And also, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Najar Offroad, the same name as my YouTube. So I have it here, Instagram, YouTube, Najar Offroad. Follow me there. I'll be posting more pictures of my Jeep and just random little projects I'm working on. So yeah, if you guys want to keep updated, follow me on Najar Offroad. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.